Queen Street after waiting for TC for 2 hours.
My bad, y'all.
This is why you don't do nothing with nobody from the Rex. Everybody's late. Celebrity! So we're out here with TC the God.
Not a celebrity, but...
Yeah, you're a celebrity. You're living the lifestyle. This is my nigga, you know.
I might just cop me a zip, ayy, smoke it all in one day. Cause they say I'm losing myself, but I'm just trying to lose the pain. One for the feeling, two for the regrets. All I wanna do is stack up, I ain't worried about the rest. I just wanna be alone, somewhere hiding from the hate.
Sean Smith in the building.
My nigga.
Long time.
Knew this nigga since like car days and like, you know, always been, you know, welcoming and shit, you know, genuine ass nigga. So fuck with this guy, fuck with Jason, the whole gang, like that.
Whole gang shit. So, TC the God, how'd you get that name in?
That name, alright, so hold on. Long ass, corny ass story, and you guys are getting it first. Alright, so basically, on Twitter, I was going by the name of Coca Sinatra, you remember those days? And like, you know, honest to God, I feel like you're the one that gave me the TC name, dead ass. Like, you're the first niggas to start calling me TC.
I was actually,
like, you know what I mean? But anyways, so I was going by the Coca Sinatra, but I felt like that name was too long. So then one day on Twitter, I just went by TC $, but that was around the same time Ty $sign was kind of coming up, so it was kind of weird. So I was like, fuck it, take off the $, then it was just TC. Niggas started calling me that in the hallways at car. I was like, oh, alright, say word, like, you know, like, just run with it. I was the humble TC for a bit, and then one day, shout out my nigga Luffy on UTNS. That nigga, I don't know, we were just talking, arguing and shit. He's like, yo bro, you feel so godly yourself. I'm like, yeah, say less. Like, you know, we'll go by TC the God now.
TC the God, hey.
Like, you know,
so you got it?
And that's how the name came about.
So shout out Luffy too, that's my dog.
Wish was here.
UTNS.
Told me you might pull up, but like, you never know.
Yeah, you never know, but UTNS. Tell them what that stands for.
UTNS, ugly is the new sweet.
How did that come about too?
Honestly, I don't know, my whole life, I never looked at myself as like the prettiest or like good looking or like the sweetest nigga out here, to be honest. Like, I was never one of those guys. And I don't know, just in high school alone, like just growing up as a teenager, I was like, yo, honestly, a lot of ugly dudes are doing it, you know? Like, shit, like look at Kodak, no disrespect to that dude, or like Chief Keef, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, at a point, ugly dudes are actually winning. So I'm like, you know what? Ugly is the new speed. And also, just for like a self-esteem type thing, because like, at the end of the day, like Curry says, you can do all things. So, I don't know. It doesn't matter if you're ugly or pretty. You can still do what you gotta do.
Facts. I feel, and I like what you said, you can do all things, but like, you could have done all things. You could have, we went to car together, for those of you, I went to Father Heavy Car, known for sports, basketball, track. You could have been an athlete, though. You could have been in the book, you could have been a doctor, you could have been a dentist. Why'd you choose music?
As corny as it may sound, honest to God, music's been like part of my life, like, since forever type shit. And like, it's one of those things that I just knew, like, was something I was gonna pursue. If not like now, then later. It's just something like, just that passion, that fire has always been inside me. I've been writing since like elementary school, and like not a lot of people knew about that about me, because low-key I'm like a socially awkward person. So like when I was first starting to like freestyle in front of people amongst my peers and actually getting a reaction out of it, I was like, whoa, this is something, you know? And then I'll never forget, like after high school, I wish I studied in high school, but like after high school, that's when I was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna go like full throttle with this and see where this shit can take me.
Yeah, and I'm proud of what you're doing so far. We started, cause we used to talk about this in high school. You talked about making this, even I talked about making music. I talked about starting channels, and I was doing this right now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We're out here doing this. So you talked about your passion. So what inspires you, music-wise?
Music-wise, who inspires me or what inspires me?
What and who?
For the what, I'd say my environment and just growing up in the city alone and like my experiences. Like, I don't know. I feel like, especially here, if you can make it out of here, you can actually make it out anywhere type shit. Cause like, this is really like legit, like the screw face capital, like, you know what I mean? And as for artists who inspire me, just to be like creative, Kanye West, #1, like that guy's like the most influential guy, like period to me.
Yeah.
From like 808s and Heartbreaks to Graduation to like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, like anything Kanye is just amazing to me. Like his approach to music is just crazy. A low-key sleeper, and I feel like he doesn't get enough credit, Future.
Yeah, that's one of my
favorite. Because I really do feel like Future actually created this wave when it comes to like making music about drug abuse, basically. It's like the Godfather. just his flow and his delivery. Like I always try to channel like my inner like G Herbo. So especially when you hit me on like harder shit or like me actually just rapping my ass off. Shout out to him. And fuck. Another one that's not really an influence, but just someone I looked up to would be Kendrick. Because Kendrick was like one of the first people like actually bought an album off, like actually went to like get a hard copy of because I actually supported him. And his music was able to like get me through a lot of situations in life.
So, you know about the mainstream artists and stuff like that. Talk about some of the Toronto, more local artists that you've already worked with, and who's some of the people you work with that are your favorite so far, and who would you like to work with?
Alright, in the city, shout out Toronto Ricky. Make sure that guy frees up, bro. That's one guy I really want to work with. That guy had the city on a wave after Sticky.
Yeah,
like,
fact.
Bro. Him. Shout out my dude Sean Smith. My low bro. I met that guy like I think around the same time last year, 2016, like October, November-ish, and like ever since then it's just been like a full ride with that guy. Like I don't know, I just love that guy to death type shit. Like it's genuine ass love and like that dude has talent, like he's special. Shout out my boy Alleyway. These are probably gonna be in the description. Yeah. Shout out my boy Alleyway. He just dropped a tape called Young Waves on SoundCloud. That shit was booming, bro. I was in the Uber just bumping that shit, blasting it. Who else in the city that like I'm fucking with heavy? My nigga Howie, you guys might get like cameos of it. He's the dude with the club goggles and shit. Been fucking with that guy's music. Like even before like I started taking this rap serious. I like just being able to like progress myself to a point where I was able to even meet him and shit. It's just crazy. Like wow, like I used to like, you know, like holy, how'd I get there? And now like I'm with that shit. So yo, there's a lot of talent in the city, most definitely. Like even like the female artists is like low key. There's this one shit named Playboy Kitty. She got some fire.
So you have a few songs on SoundCloud, because Loud,
You know,
Sam, but I know it's on my phone.
You know.
Shy gon' tweak,
Shy gon' tweak. I need to drop a video for that.
Yeah, real soon. Talk about some of the, can you tell us about anything that you're working on right now that you're gonna drop soon?
Basically, I don't want to give too much.
Yeah, not too much.
But
No thing.
Just tease the thing. Into a music video. I got a video coming out that's gonna basically like it's gonna be the spark to like the whole story I'm about to like tell you guys.
Yeah.
So like that video's gonna be like the spark of that. I'm not gonna say too much, but just know you guys are definitely looking forward to it.
Alright, so I know I listened to some of your songs already. I know that under the description of one of your songs it said alternative rock. So
Yeah.
like what are you? Are you a rapper? Are you an artist? A poet? Are you a rock star? What are you?
Bro, honestly, bro, here's my thing with the whole rap rock star situation.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, honestly, it's honestly the old heads' fault. The reason why like these new rappers want to be like called rappers anymore because the old heads are the ones that are making it feel like it's not hip hop. But at the end of the day, if you're flowing over any type of 808, it's hip hop regardless. If you're expressing yourself in a flow pattern, it's hip hop. So I definitely do call myself a hip hop artist, but I just go by vibes and whatever I'm feeling for. Like not every day you're gonna get like a UTNS tape track. Not every day you're gonna get a Results type track. Not every day you're gonna get what else you release like Glow. Like I always try to like switch it up or just like by my moods, you know how I'm just feeling like just off energy. So whatever I kind of dish out is just me, to be honest.
So you guys remember those tracks on SoundCloud, go listen, rack up the streams. So speaking of music, how do you go about your music? Do you like try to create the flow first? Do you just start writing? Do you get a beat first? How do you go about making your music?
Honestly, the best way I make music, I need to hear the production first because production is everything. And then from there, if I feel that vibe and I just start like instantly flowing.
Yeah.
Also, I'm a fast writer, so like once I just get that pattern flowing, I just go, all right, bet. No. Get that bar done. Keep writing. Smoke a little 1, 2, get in the groove, and then just do my thing. That's kind of how it works.
What's a day in TC's life? In TC the God's life? What's a day like? Are you grinding?
TC the God.
School right now? What are you doing?
My days are unpredictable as fuck. Like I wake up every day not knowing what the fuck I'm about to do, but I just know I'm just grinding type shit.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like I don't know, it's just crazy. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Like, that ass, like, from December 2016 to now, like, it's been a wild roller coaster. And just to get, like, basically a year off my belt of just doing this and how far, like, I'm already at, it's like, yo, I can actually keep going further, you know? And, like, I'm only 19, so there's still much more time, you know what I mean?
Okay, you said so you've been in this for a year. So where do you see yourself in 1 year, and then where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 1 year, definitely south of the border.
Okay.
Like 2018. Yeah, just gonna be like over there for a bit, just for connections and just, you know, meeting people and just getting my name out there. And then 5 years from now, fuck. Honestly, I don't know what the future holds. I just know, like, every day there's a tomorrow type shit. So if I'm just working towards my goal, good things will come out of it. That's how I look at it. I don't look too deep into the future. I'm not one of those guys like, yo, like in 5 years if I'm not this, I'm fucking up. Like, that's everyday grind, you know? Because honestly, life is beautiful. Like you're not supposed to expect what to happen. You know what I mean? You're supposed to kind of just come under your lap and just be thankful type shit. So yeah.
I feel you. All right. So what makes you different from other artists in terms of music, in terms of your brand, I guess? Yeah, brand.
Fuck, am I gonna be disrespectful? Fuck it. Most of these niggas in the city can't rap. Facts. Facts. I said it first. I said it first. Half these guys think they can just hop on a mic and do like a couple of A's and y'all ad-libs and think it's a hit, and it's not.
That's facts.
There's actually like, there's a format to making music, like, you know what I mean? Like, everything needs structure. If there's no structure, then like the listener's not gonna grasp it properly. Like, you know what I mean? Like, music's supposed to make you feel a way. Like, if it doesn't, like, if you don't get that, like, you know that feeling, bro? Like when you hear like a banger for the first time, like it just kind of like touches your chest.
I know
like,
them ones.
If you don't feel that, then the artist is doing something wrong. That's why I even take my time with music and shit. Like, I don't be releasing too much. The most I be doing is like snippets now, but like I just try to make sure like it's a full masterpiece before I give it to the world.
I know those ones too. I know those grinds. So what's your favorite song that you've written so far? Is it already out? Or
nah, it's an unreleased. I was just bumping it on the way here. It's basically called Favors Part 2.
Yeah.
Shout out Wisdom. His name will probably be in the description, so I'll give you like all the info. He sent me the beat like a week ago, and he's one producer that I've been like really wanting to work with in the city. He's from the East End, and just the fact that we were able to link up and I was able to get that joint done. That's probably gonna be on the tape.
Something special. For the tape?
Yeah, the tape's gonna be DNA, which stands for drugs and alcohol, and 2018.
So how did you get your start in the music business?
In this, fuck. Shout out Pat Williams. Bro, I'll never forget. So basically my assistant manager at Full Locker at the time was a sound engineer. And he always knew that I was like a rapper. And I was always telling him that like I kind of needed a studio. And then one day he actually just gave me the opportunity. And like from there, that was when I recorded Rich and Famous.
Yeah, which is one of my favorite songs. I told you we talked about.
That was like my first song like ever recorded, and like I don't know, I just felt like that moment was so like special to me because like I'm finally doing something what I want to do, and that track came out and like I got a good reception out of it. And, I don't know, that energy, like that track to me just means so much. Like that's why I even did that like 1 year anniversary post. Like I don't know, like that track alone like made me realize like yo, I can really do this. So he put me on basically, and then from there, just getting my name out there, shit just started falling into place.
Alright, yeah. So what are some of the pros and cons of being an artist?
Attention. As cons, attention. That's something I've been learning to like grasp and like get comfortable with. Like I remember when the Gazelles record dropped, that's when I first felt the like, oh, TC, oh, like, oh my God, that's TC, like, you know, and I was like, guys, you know me as Terry, like, chill, like, you know those ones, and like, I don't know, but it comes with it, I understand it, at the end of the day, it's just people just showing you love, but I don't know, it's just hard to, like, differentiate real love from fake. Yeah, that's why it's just weird, in a sense, because, like, from people that used to never crack to me type shit, it's like now like saying like I fuck with your track, or like like, you know, or like even females too, like I don't know, it's just wild, but like I try my hardest not to pay attention to that. I just like legit stick with my day ones from like sandbox shit, because they know me better than I know myself almost. Because you know they get that third person perspective on me, right? So that's just who I really be like hanging with. I don't really, I know where.
I remember there was a time when, so we both live in the Rex. There was a time when I seen you walking and we were driving by and everybody said, yo, is that the God?
I remember that.
He's like, who's that? We're like, is that TC? But you know, we're just trying to show you. But anyways, we taught anyway, so like, you know, like we were just trying to, we seen you quick. We did that to everybody anyways, but that's kind of like what you're trying to say with the love, with the faith, people, all them things. Who is TC the God?
TC the God right now, as of October what? What's today's date?
So today is November 3rd.
Fuck. That's how you know. That's how you know.
Yeah, that's how you know you're in the studio.
Like
yeah.
it's about to lead up to like my next like follow up to this. TC the God right now is just at a very confused, but at the same time, happy, good place. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like a lot of things are just going on around me, which is just crazy to me. I just feel like the world's just spinning like so fast, but the fact that I'm still keeping this composure and I'm still being me and I'm still knowing my values and my morals and shit is what's like holding me down, holding me strong. And like also a couple people in my life have been like still there for me, supporting me and just, you know, just being there for me when I needed the most type shit. So that's TC the God right now. Confused young soul that's just trying to express himself. When that tape drops,
is that your bio SoundCloud or something?
Something like that. My bio is I'm just a kid in the ends that creates melodies in my head and hopes to share them with the world.
Speaking of your social media, shout out your social media so the people
TC
know.
the God though without an O with an X, because I ain't the most high, but I be most high.
Yay!
You see that? But, yeah, bro. It's just, like that's my social media name everywhere, other than Snapchat. Snapchat I don't really give out too much because that's just too personal.
Yeah, that's what
but Instagram, Twitter, and SoundCloud, TC the God. Yeah.
Okay, and I know we're trying to get back into the studio, get some good vibes bumping up in there. Final question: what do you want your legacy to be?
I want to be the guy from Toronto that put on for the city in a way people before me haven't really done so. Like, you know, of course, shout out to Drake. Like, if it wasn't for Drake, like, the world wouldn't even, like, be looking at Toronto. Yeah. But I just feel like, in a sense of, I guess you could say the hood, or, like, I don't know. I just feel like my vision's just different. Because, you know, everyone just has their own mindset. Like, my vision for the city is so different. I don't even know what it is in my head yet. But I just do know, like, I just want to be the person that brings change. I'm gonna just be remembered for that, to be honest.
Alright, and the last question for real, what does your music have to offer the world?
If you're ever feeling for a vibe or an energy that has either like disappeared from you or like they're just like in like urge of needing, I really do feel like my music provides that. Because my music especially, like, that's what I do. Like, you know, I legit just pour out my energy to it. So if it makes me feel a way, it should make someone out there in the world feel a way. You know what I mean? Because I don't release anything that I don't like. So what are our standards?
Alright, you guys heard it here first. TC the God.
Here.
Don't know for making
dirty dog.
Out here.
Imagine out here. Imagine they are in the Queen Street West.
Shout out. Who am I? Toronto. Wait, we're out here. Stay tuned for the next. Stay tuned for his episode and the next episode coming real soon.
Nico bunking in the
No
trap,
more
yeah.
drugs. Let's get drunk. Pull that cup. Pull that cup. Don't throw up. Hold my drugs. No more drugs. No more drugs. Let's get drunk. Pull that cup. Pull that cup. Don't throw up. Hold my drugs. No more drugs.
Got my city going up. Your bitch give me brain, she love to dick, she love to suck. And I only cling the real, there's too much snakes, who can I trust? Knew that girl from way back, now I'm all she wanna lust. I just move her to the dust, I'm about that cash, not about that luck. Imagine driving down your city where your music blasting heavy. No, bitch, you can't compare me, in my own lane speeding steady. Need that back filled with confetti when my music touched the Grammys. Told my mama that I'm ready for